Monday and welcome back to another vlog. It is, I don't know what time it is. I think it's a little after 4:30, 4:45-ish maybe. I don't have my watch on. It's charging. I have been home for like an hour and a half or so. Just finished up work and I'm putting on a little bit of makeup because we are going to another Padres game tonight, which is exciting. This was kind of like a last-ish minute thing. Like we decided like a week and a half ago that we were gonna go to the game. So I am just doing a little bit of makeup and getting ready to go, but it's gonna be hopefully a good week. I do feel like I'm gonna be pretty busy this week just between work and other things that we have going on after work. So it's gonna be pretty busy, but we're gonna make it through and it's gonna be a good week. Anyways, I'm gonna finish getting ready, but before we hop into the rest of the vlog, if you enjoy it, if you could give it a like, I would really appreciate it, and subscribe before you leave if you have not already done so, and let's get on with our week. Good morning and happy Tuesday. It is about 7:15. I'm running late this morning because I am exhausted. The Padres won last night, which was good, but we did not get home until probably like 11:30 or something like that, and I didn't fall asleep until midnight or a little after. So I'm very tired this morning, but I'm heading to work now and it's gonna take me about an hour, so I'm gonna just get on the road and make my way there, but I will catch up with you later. Happy Wednesday. It's about 6:45. I've been home for probably an hour, just hanging out with Ryan, enjoying actually coming home and staying home for once this week. Sorry, I didn't really get many clips yesterday. After work, I came home and grabbed Ryan and we went to my parents to do dinner for my brother's birthday, and then we went to one of the casinos to get with Ryan's family, and then we got home and I showered and got in bed and pretty much passed out because I was so exhausted from Monday night. So tonight we are just hanging out at home, not doing anything. Ryan is getting dinner started right now. We're gonna do some sandwiches and just probably watch an episode of Ghosts and hang out. I have some editing to do tonight and I'm probably just gonna hang out on my computer and do that and see what I can do. I mean, it's already almost 7, so I don't really have too much time because I would like to be asleep hopefully by 10 tonight for the first time this week. So we'll see what I end up doing. I did already turn on my computer, so I plan on getting on for a little bit, whether that's to do a little bit of editing or maybe play a game. Who knows? But I'm gonna go get with Ryan and finish up making dinner and get the girls some dinner as well. And I will catch up with you later. Happy Thursday. It is a little before 6. It's about 5:50. I just pulled in and got home. I left work a little after 4:30. It was probably like 4:40-ish. So it took me obviously a little over an hour to get home. Didn't seem like traffic was that bad, but also I have just been listening to music or podcasts and just like dealing with it, like whatever, cruising. So I didn't even realize how long the drive had been, but I am home now, so I'm gonna head upstairs and see Ryan and the cats. I think we're gonna do burgers for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna go head upstairs and see him and the cats and do that. I do have quite a bit of editing to do tonight. I did some last night. I have 2 bonus videos and last week's vlog to edit, so I'm probably going to hopefully finish one of the bonus videos tonight, and then I can start editing the vlog. Reading update on Love Hypothesis. I'm about 50% of the way through. This book is definitely more of a slow burn. I love Allie Hazelwood's books. They're like women in STEM. We love that. But this one is definitely different from Deep End. It's more of a slow burn. We're making our way through the book. I think I have it for another like week and a half maybe. I'm not sure. But of course, since it's on my Kindle, we have some tricks up our sleeve to keep it a little bit longer if we need to. But anyways, before I yap on too long, I'm gonna head upstairs and I will catch up with you later. Happy Friday. It is about 3:15 and I just got home. We were able to leave work a little bit early today because it is Easter weekend, so that was nice. I finished pretty much everything I needed to do. There's probably a couple of things that I'll have to finish on Monday, but it's not that big of a deal. It'll just be a couple quick things to finish in the morning. But Ryan is actually already off as well. He got off a little before I did, so he's already home and upstairs with the cats. So I'm gonna go up and hang out with him and the girls. I did not eat lunch today, which is bad because it's a little late for lunch now. I didn't take anything with me to work and I was gonna go get lunch and then we were able to leave, so I just didn't get anything. And hindsight, I probably should have grabbed something when I left work and like ate it on my way home, but we have stuff for sandwiches upstairs, so I'll probably just make a sandwich when I get up there and get on my computer and do some editing. Gonna be a real editing heavy evening. I did some last night, but I have, as I said yesterday, a couple videos to edit, so definitely a lot of editing to do this weekend, but it's gonna be hopefully a pretty chill weekend with not so much going on. Again, it's Easter weekend, so we're probably gonna do dinner at my parents' on Sunday, but hopefully tomorrow isn't too busy and I can chill for a little bit. Before I yap on too long, I'm gonna head upstairs, so I will catch up with you later. Morning and happy Saturday. It's a little after 10. I've been up for a little bit. I could barely get myself out of bed this morning. I was so tired, but I've been up for a little bit. I did get to a good part in love hypothesis, you could say. It's finally like moving. I'm probably like 75% of the way through the book now. So I stayed up a little too late reading, but it is the weekend. So it's not like I had to get up early. I try not to sleep in too late on the weekends just because I don't want it to ruin me going to bed earlier and waking up early during the week. But if I sleep in a little bit on a Saturday, it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to make some coffee and get back on my computer, do a little bit more editing. I'm not going to go on a walk today as much as I would love to. It's a beautiful day outside. It's been pretty cloudy all week, but the sun is out now and it would be really nice to get outside and get some fresh air. But I have a nail appointment at noon. I'm going to get my nails done, and then I'm getting pedicures with my mom, and then we're probably going to go to lunch, and then I need to go grocery shopping afterwards. So I don't really have time to go on a walk right now. If I woke up earlier when Ryan did and like actually stayed awake, then I could have gone on a walk, but your girl fell back asleep. So it's fine. I'll go on a walk tomorrow. Tomorrow will be nice, and tomorrow I won't have so much to do outside of the house or in general, so I can probably fit in a walk tomorrow. It's gonna be a fairly typical weekend here. Just hang out with the cats, do all my chores, run all my errands, and get some editing done. So I am going to get on my computer before I yap too long and make some coffee and just get some editing done. That way, hopefully there's less for me to do when I get home from the grocery store. We'll see. I'm gonna make some coffee and hang out with the cats and do some editing. So I'll catch you later. So getting our nails done and getting lunch took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. It is now 4 o'clock and I'm just now at the grocery store. So I'm going to run in and grab groceries real quick so I can head home and hang out with the cats, do some more editing, and just bust out what I can. But these are the nails. Obviously I inserted a clip already, but with a very like lilac purple for just more spring vibes. It's starting to warm up a little bit here in Southern California, so we're getting close to summer vibes, but I'm still leaning into the spring because I don't know if I'm fully ready for the summer weather. I am very happy with this color. It's very, very nice, very springy, and I got a pedicure for the first time in months. Like I probably haven't gotten one since like November. Anyways, I'm gonna run inside and grab my groceries, get out, and then head home so I can bust out some editing, hang out with the cats, and just get some things done around the apartment. Ryan will probably be off in the next like half hour or so, and then he'll be heading home. So he'll probably be home around 5:30-ish. I don't really know what we're gonna do for dinner tonight because I had something planned, but it was a crock pot meal and I still need to get the stuff for it today. So we're probably not gonna do that tonight. We'll figure something else out. But also I'm not hungry because I just ate lunch like an hour ago. So we'll see what we end up doing for dinner. I'll get with Ryan when he gets home and we'll figure something out. Let's go inside and get groceries so we can get home and get some more things done around the house. Happy Sunday. It's about 9:15. I've been up for a little bit just hanging out with the cats. Ryan just left a little bit ago for work. He started a new schedule, so now he's 10 to 6. So we were able to sleep in a little bit this morning, which was nice. Even though I still woke up at 7, I was able to fall back asleep for a little bit. So I got the vlog exported and uploaded last night, so I just need to make a thumbnail real quick. I'm gonna do that while I drink an Alani and eat something, and then I'm gonna go on a walk. Today is Easter, so we're doing dinner at my parents' tonight, so I still want to try to stream at least for a couple hours, so I need to get on my walk and get back so I can shower and go live. I'm probably gonna leave around like 4 to get to my parents, so I probably, if I want to stream for a couple hours, need to be live at like 12, so I can at least be live for like maybe 3-ish hours. We'll see. That's the hope. The hope is that I can go on a walk, shower, get ready, and stream for a couple hours before I have to leave for my parents, because I didn't stream it all last weekend and I didn't yesterday just because I didn't have time with with finishing editing the vlog, running all my errands, and then Ryan worked early yesterday, so he was home at like 5:30. We'll see if today I can actually make it work, even if it's just for like 2 to 3 hours. But I'm going to grab my Alani and something to eat and hop on my computer and make a thumbnail real quick for this vlog. I also have the sheets going in the wash, so I'll probably, hopefully they'll be done soon-ish. I just put them in the wash, so probably not. Hopefully they won't take too long to wash so I can throw them in the dryer before I leave on my walk. If not, it's not that big of a deal, but I really hate leaving things in the wash. It's fine. Anyways, I'm gonna get on my computer, make a thumbnail real quick, and then we're gonna head on a walk, so I'll catch you later. It's about 1:15. I've been home for a little bit. I made some coffee, showered. I also washed my hair and I blow dried my bangs, but I'm letting the rest of my hair kind of air dry. It's almost fully dry now. So, I mean, it's been a little while since I got out of the shower. It'll be fully dried by the time I leave to go to my parents'. I've also washed the sheets and I have towels going in the wash right now. So I'm going to figure out something to eat for lunch and keep hanging out with the cats. I opened one of the windows in the bedroom and they're doing some bird watching right now because there's just birds everywhere with the trees, and then they have nests in the roof. They are just always flying all around and the girls love it. That's our weekend activity usually. So I changed my mind and I'm not going to stream today. I said it a couple weeks ago. I'm just not really in a gaming mood lately. Nothing really sounds fun or interesting to play at the moment, which sucks, but I don't want to stream just like chatting or something like that because I did build my channel around gaming, and so I'm sure most of the people would rather see me play games than just sitting there talking, which I mean, I'm sitting there talking while playing games, but I'm sure they would like some sort of gameplay happening in the background. Plus, I have never really been a huge fan of streaming on holidays. I've done it in the past, but I know people have plans, and then obviously I have plans, and I hate feeling rushed. Like I need to hurry up and get something done on stream so I can end, so I can head out. So I just decided that I wasn't going to go live today because I'd rather not feel rushed or anything like that. So that's kind of where we're at. It sucks because it's 2 weeks in a row that I haven't streamed, but I think next weekend I should be able to stream. I don't have anything going on Sunday, so we should be able to have a Sunday stream and then maybe even a Saturday stream, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm going to grab something to eat because I'm pretty hungry, and gonna just sit at my computer, do some editing, work on these other 2 bonus videos that I have. One is almost done, so I think I can finish it and get it exported and uploaded to YouTube before I leave, and then I'll just have to make a thumbnail. So I'll probably schedule that for like middle of next week, and then I can start working on the second bonus video. So I think I'm gonna do that this afternoon, just hang out with the cats and get some work done. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and I'll catch up with you later. It's about 3:30. I am just doing a quick makeup look before I head to my parents for Easter dinner, because Ryan's not gonna be off until about 6. So we're probably gonna do dinner at like 6:30, but I figured I'd come on and chat while I'm getting ready because I totally forgot to say this morning that I finished Love Hypothesis last night, and it's actually pretty perfect because yesterday I got the notification from Libby that Legendary was available, so it worked out really perfectly. The timing could not have been any better. I did enjoy Love Hypothesis, but I will say that it was definitely more of a slow burn. I'm pretty sure I said that earlier this week. I don't think anything really happened until probably like 60% of the way through the book, which is fine. I am not really one for that type of book. I am learning because I was like, okay, like when is anything gonna happen? I don't want to give anything away, but it was also a little bit predictable. I kind of saw things that happened coming. So, I mean, up other than that, I did really enjoy the book. Definitely not as much as Deep End. I think the first book that I read from Ally Hazelwood was Love Theoretically, and I definitely didn't enjoy it as much as Love Theoretically, but I enjoyed it more than Bride. So if we're doing a tier ranking of Ally Hazelwood books that I've read so far, it'd probably be Deep End, Love Theoretically, Love Hypothesis, and then Bride. I definitely want to read more of Ally Hazelwood's books, and I have more on my TBR. These are just the ones that I've read so far, so I did enjoy it. I'd probably say it's like 4.25, 4.5 stars, because it was really good, and I would probably end up rereading it eventually. Again, I just didn't like it as much as Deep End. So probably not a smart move on my part to read it after Deep End, but I didn't realize I was gonna love Deep End as much as I did. Probably gonna be talking about Deep End for a long time. So anyways, tonight I am going to start Legendary, which is exciting to get back into that series. I need to get onto Libby and see when, I think Finale is the last book in that series, see when that one is going to be available. I think I already have it on my hold. I just need to see how soon I can get it. And then after that, I think I might want to jump into the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I know it's like the same universe, it's by the same author. So maybe I'll see if I can read Once Upon a Broken Heart after I finish the Caraval series. If not, maybe I'll actually finally jump into Fourth Wing. I don't know. We'll see. I have a lot of books on my TBR, but finishing Love Hypothesis last night is the 6th book read for the year. So my goal for the year was 12. Definitely on track to read that and more. We'll see if I do read more than 12, and if I do, how many more. I think last year I read 16 books, so we'll see where we end this year. But I'm gonna finish getting ready and probably head out once I get the clothes in the dryer. I just put them in the wash, so I don't know when they're gonna be done because this washer does kind of take a little bit longer than our last one, and I put the clothes in a little too late. So we'll see when I head out. I was wanting to leave probably like 4:30 at the absolute latest. So hopefully they'll be done in the next hour and I can head over to my parents and just hang out for a little bit before Ryan gets off. I did finish editing the 2025 Q1 empties video that I've been working on, and it's exporting now. So I'm gonna get it uploading while I'm gone and then come home and just finish like the description and all that stuff. I pretty much have the thumbnail made as well. That thumbnail was pretty easy. So that one I think I'll schedule for Tuesday or Wednesday of this next week, so keep an eye out for that. It should already be uploaded. I will have it linked above and below. So I'm gonna finish getting ready and then just hang out with the cats and maybe edit my next bonus video before I head out. So I will catch you later. Now we've been home from my parents for about an hour. We got home, showered, and I just got ready for bed, and now I'm getting Legendary downloaded onto my Kindle so I can continue on with the Caraval series like I mentioned earlier. I'm probably only going to read like a chapter or two before I fall asleep because obviously I have to go to work tomorrow, so it's going to be an early-ish day, so I don't want to go to sleep too late, but I'm going to get in bed and do a little reading, and as per usual, I'm going to end the vlog here. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy this vlog, please give it a like and subscribe before you leave if you haven't already done so, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.